Okay, hello, this is a video response to Jimmy Arkan's top 12 tiny freeware programs for Windows, and I made a comment in his comment section saying, well, he's making his Windows act more and more like the usual Linux distribution does by default, and he took offense to that and said, well, I should prove it and not just talk about it, and that's okay with me. I'm going to show you some of the things he showed, and I'm going to show you how they work on Ubuntu. This is Ubuntu running right here. Okay. First one he showed was the taskbar shuffle. I'm going to open another program. This works by default. You can just organize your taskbar any way you want. You can also put it over there like he showed. And now I could make this larger if I want to, and so on. But usually if I have more programs open, I'll organize them on different desktops. I'm going to put this on the desktop over here. Now you see it. This is out of the taskbar here, and in this this taskbar over here. Okay. Oops, my clock is. I've changed the resolution so you can see this. This is because now this is a little bit cramped. Okay, the next one he showed was the always on top feature. This works by default. You can just go right click always on top, and let me zoom in a little bit so you can see this. Always on top. Here it is, and now this window will stay on top above all others. Okay, let me uncheck this. Okay, one thing they showed was the Foxit reader, a fast PDF reader for Windows, and there's one installed on Ubuntu by default, which I happen to like, so I haven't installed any others so far. I'm just going to search for a PDF file. Here is one. And one thing I really like about this reader is that it always opens, if you can see this, where I closed it last. So this is now page 214 where I closed it last. And it also opens very fast. Okay. Okay, one thing I showed was the eyedropper color picker that you can install in Windows. There's no program installed by default, but I'm going to show how you would search for such a program. You go to Applications, Add Remove, and then just do a search for what you want to be in the program description. So I'm going to search for color picker, and it will search through all the programs that are available through the descriptions, and here are the choices that I have. Those three meet the search criteria, and this one I've already installed. So go to this is now in Applications, Graphics, GC Color, and now this works just like the program showed. I can just pick a color from anywhere. I can also save that color, that color scheme, and so on. Okay. One thing I showed was the Windows resizer. If you have Compass installed, you might have it's installed by default if your graphic card can handle it, and pretty much all graphic cards that are out there right now can handle it. So yeah, this I hope you can see this. It will show you the info. It's not as nice as the one he showed, but you can certainly put it like in somewhere in the area where you want it to be to see the resolution. Okay, that's one thing. Then text mining. If you want to mine text from some website, it doesn't matter if it's HTML or Java. If you have JavaScript installed, and JavaScript is installed by default, so you would just use links, which is a text-only browser, and use the dump switch to dump the output of the file, and then you would just copy and paste the HTML site, or just direct to wherever it is on your hard drive, and so on. And then you say output. This means always make a new text file and put it there. So this is text, and this is where it's going to write it, and that's pretty much it. If you don't have links installed, which is not installed by default, but if you do this and you don't have it installed, it will tell you how to install it, and it's just a one-line command, so that shouldn't be a problem. Then Windows grep, which is kind of self-explanatory, because grep is a Linux program that has been ported to Windows, and maybe there's a GUI for it, a graphical user interface, but I don't really see why you would want a graphical user interface for grep, because the power of grep really is that you can use it with other programs. You can just, let's say I want to browse the kernel output, and I would just take that and pipe it through grep, and then have all the options that he showed, just command line options. If you want to see them, you can just type man grep, and we'll show you what you can do with that. And that's may look pretty geeky, but it's well, it tells you what you need. Okay, if you don't like that so much and you just want a simple search for text in a file, you can just go to the tracker search tool, which is installed by default, and say name contains something, and then go to more options and select the text in those files should be something else, and it will search for those criteria. And it's rather fast because it's already indexed and so on. Okay, and then there's HD tracker, which is supposed to get websites from different sources, and again there's a command line program. Again, you should be able to find the GUI out there, because writing a graphical user interface for this, well, it just isn't that much work. It might be 1 month of both of programs. I'm sure someone has done it. So anyway, but you can just write wget and then the website you want to get, and if you want more options, again you can write man wget, but there's also a lot of how-tos on the internet how to use it, and that's pretty much it. It has more options than you need, I'm sure. Okay, that was that. And there's Gspot, which is a program he showed that shows you the codec information and all kinds of information about the video. This works by default. You just go right click properties and then go to the audio video tab, and it will show you the dimensions and the codec and so on. This works also with image files and audio files. It will show you the information of those files. Okay. The next one was ResHack. I can't really search for an equivalent software because I don't really understand what ResHack is supposed to do. I'm not a programmer, I'm not a hacker, I have no idea what this is supposed to do. But I downloaded ResHack for Windows, the exact program that he showed, and it seems to work with the Wine compatibility layer, which is installed. You don't have to do anything, you just download the Windows executable, and I think it works. I don't know how to use this program, so I can't tell you for sure, but it seems to work. Okay. So, next one. Did this just crash? It just doesn't. No, it did not. Okay. The next one was the PDF creator, which acts like a PDF printer, and again, this is something that works by default. You can always choose a PDF printer if you go to print in any application. I've tried this now in a couple of applications. You can just create a PDF document and say print, and it will print it. You can say save as and where you want the PDF to be, and that works. Okay, the one thing that I did not find is how to one thing is showed the file menu tools, which gives you more options in the file menu. I don't know how you do this. There's probably some configuration file somewhere that allows you to add those things, but yeah. Okay, I did not get that, but that's pretty much it. I think one thing I'd like to add is he seems to complain a lot that people make the connection to Linux, but he's using a lot of Linux programs. I mean, even the programs he showed, like he uses his Firefox and VLC player and what Audacity he used, and those are all open source programs that are available in all Linux distributions, like this by applications add remove or something like that. So he should understand why people make these connections. Okay, thank you for watching.